This is 1% in on the body of the troll. It's a reasonably large model, so it's been printed out in like separate legs, separate arms, and the core body which they all attach to. So 2 days, 17 hours was the estimate for print time for the body, so yeah, we'll see how we go. Just checking in, we're at 13% and going fine. And here we are at 1/3 of the way through for the body. Here we are at 50%, so you can see the tree supports starting to touch the model, and yeah, the waist of the troll being supported. So here we are at 73%, so nearly 3/4 done, and less than a day to go, 17 hours of print time left, so certainly a long print, but this is the body, so I think it'll be the longest print of all the different parts for the troll. And here is the completed core body, including head, with all the supports. So now we'll rip all that off, and that will form the base of the model, and the legs I'll print separately, the arms and weapons I'll print separately, and they'll all attach to the body, so that's why you print this one first. So just a reminder with the traffic light system that you see on the thumbnails for these videos, basically what it's showing is how far into the process the video is. So in this case, the reason why it's only one green light is that it's in the first stage, like the printing and the support removal of the troll. So yeah, so hence why it's not a very advanced video and there's no painting, but this is what the models look like with their tree supports, and this is how you get rid of them. You start off with a bigger set of pliers and kind of get smaller and smaller as you go. So something's gone awry there. His ear is a bit ganky. Don't usually bring out the craft knife till later, so basically the process is big pliers, smaller pliers, lever any little stuff out, and then a black cloth because I use a white model, and use the hobby knife then to get rid of any stringing. And that's when the painting process then starts. It's always fun when you start to reveal the middle. It's got like a chest of, not a chest, a chain of bones, which is what all good trolls should have, really. And he's got a belt of skulls. The key, of course, is to not rip off actual model, just rip off support. But it's all white. I did think about getting one of those AMSs and print supports in one colour and you model in another colour, and then it would really stand out. The problem with those AMSs is how much waste material they spew, because every time they change a colour they basically have to eject some material. But there are some newer 3D printers that do things slightly better way and have a lot less waste apparently, and there's even rumours that Bamboo has got a new printer for this year being released, which may also have some updated advanced systems in that regard. See a few skulls starting to show. Ooh, that was a big one. Sometimes if I'm really unsure if something's support or model, I will jump back into Blender and look at the digital design. It just gives me a reminder as to what the actual model is. The reason why I have this small flathead screwdriver set up is for places like this in the neckline where it really gets very little space to do anything. You can get bits of support stuck. Oh, there we go. Got 'em. Yeah, because you've got a really small area there of model. Plastic going everywhere. Ooh, that one went flying. I better check where that went. Anyway, that is starting to emerge as the body of the troll. So I'm printing the legs at the moment because it's best to have them ready to attach to the base. And then I'll either attach the arms or keep them separate depending on whether they cover the model, and it's easier to paint it that way. But next step after removing all the supports is to prime the model. So that is what the next video of the troll will be. Anyway, that is removing most of the supports of the troll. I really did wonder where that went. So here's my paint desk with its newly rearranged paints, I might add, because I was annoyed with how I had the previous setup. So they're all looking good, but anyway, so I was removing my supports here, and here's my 3D printer with the legs being printed out. Turn that light on, might help. And then here at the back of my desk is where that bit of support ended up. So there we go, through the air.